invited to any parties. I just sit out from the in crowd and stay within my boundaries. I'd hang with my friends and it was great. We'd go out but not that late. And I really love it, never wanna change. But sometimes I can't help but think, am I missing out on something I don't have? Cause I don't wanna give up being good to be bad. I just want some insight on the life of the average teenage dog. One who looks like on the outside but she just has it all. I know that it doesn't matter in the end, but sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in. I'm happy where I'm at, so I won't get too vocal.
Hello, I'm Caro and welcome to my September vlog. I am an artist and beginner paintmaker from Costa Rica, and I feel like this vlog is very uneventful compared to last one, but I feel like I don't have much to say today. I didn't do much art-wise this month. I am preparing to do October challenges, and I'm following I'm a Wonders and Alba BG lists. So that'll be next vlog. I'm getting married in December, which is crazy. I never expected I would be marrying in the middle of the pandemic, but it is what it is. At least I have excuse to make it as just a small thing, because I never wanted like a huge party. So my boyfriend right now is currently doing his PhD program in the US, so he'll be coming back in December and we'll be marrying, spending some time together, and then he will be going back, so that's fun. Yay. Yeah, I don't really have much to say today. I just hope you enjoyed the vlog. Hello. Uh, I feel like I haven't really been talking to the camera in this vlog too much, or at all. Anyways, I finally got feedback from my friends who were testing my paints. So let's see, in order to really test paints, you really need to like test it on cheap paper, because that would like, if the paints perform well in really cheap paper, they will perform really nice on expensive cotton paper. So that's why I send it out to my friends so they can test it out and let me know if there's any issues with the paints in any way, if they are shiny, if they crack, if they are not re-wetting or whatever. I know I show you the paints in last vlog. I guess like the colors. I only have one mix, so it's okay. The colors are not changing. What's changing is probably the pigment to binder ratio. But anyways, what they told me was that burnt umber. I wrote it all down in my little paint making book. I made it myself, and I really like this fabric. Yeah, so what they told me was that burnt umber, dark choco, phthalo, ruby, and white are shiny. Ruby not so much, but it's probably ruby chocolate has quinacridone pink, so that's probably a quinacridone pink issue, that pigment just really likes to dry shiny. That unfortunately not something that I can fix, I think. I'll try though to reduce the amount of binder it has so that maybe I can make it dry more matte. So anyways, those 5 colors had issues with being shiny, and I also need to check the pan when it dries, because if the pan is really shiny when it sets, it's probably because it has too much binder. So that's something that I need to look out for. That's something that my paintmaker friend that I sent, Simone, thank you. That's something that my paintmaker friend Simone pointed out, that I should look into that. Um, Also, milk choco is rubbing off a little bit. That one I'm pretty sure that I mold, like it looked ready. Like if you look at this page, I didn't even I didn't even do that much. So I think it needs more molding because it didn't rub off for me, but it rubbed off for her. And my friend Rinks had some issue with staining. That's a staining pigment as well. So I don't know. I'll try molding it longer. And something that was pointed out as well was that um, phthalo was cracking in the pan. So when it dried, it was like, I don't know, it had like a layer of binder at the top. So I don't really know how to explain it. It cracked. It cracked, like when it dried, it started like flaking off little pieces of paint. So um, that's probably because it has too much binder. So I need to fix that. And that's it. That's what I need to work on. I'm gonna try working on it today because I am an impatient person and I want to fix them today. There doesn't seem to have. It's Monday, and I don't seem to have anything pending from work. So I'm very happy because I can focus on this. And yes. Anyway, I'm gonna get on working on my paint today. I think I mentioned at some point that my goal for last week was to finish my sketchbook, and I didn't work on it enough. I only filled up a spread. I got really busy. I was also doing my mom's cake. I think this vlog is gonna be really long. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. Okay. Bye. Why? Hello, Editing Caro here. I wanted to include some little clips of me making paint that were in real time, so I hope you enjoy it. Not everything always has to be sped up. So I did cut off a lot of footage because just this color took me like 40 something minutes with cleanup, so it's a lot of time. So I just cut up a few clips so that you can watch me do it, how it actually happens. Anyways, I have a little life update. I'm recording this right now on September 20. Last week I had a job interview, which is very exciting. I have been job hunting for about 6 months now. I'm excited to finally just get a chance, because there's a lot of jobs you send an application and you just never hear anything back. Amazon likes to do that. You apply for a job and 6 months later you receive an email that says, "Thank you for participating. Try again later." Anyways, I think the interview went okay. It was an hour long, which I was complaining about, and my sister then told me, like, yeah, that's what interviews take, and I'm just like, what the fuck? That was too long, and I was interviewed by 3 people. So it was very anxiety inducing. So I'm gonna explain a little bit of the process of paint making now that you are up to date with my life, I guess. Right now I've put in the slab pigment, some gum arabic binder, and the last thing I'm putting on right now is some humectant, and I use, what's it called, corn syrup, because it helps humect the paints and it makes them vegan rather than using honey. I also add a few drops of clove oil in the binder to avoid any mold that could happen. And obviously I measured all that with these spoons you see me using, and I write everything down so that I can remake the color correctly next time, and avoid any sort of confusion. I also track how long it takes me to mix the paint. I use this glass thing you see me mixing with. It's called a Muller, and since the surface I'm mixing it is glass and the tool I'm using to mix with is also glass, it helps. There's a lot of friction going on when you slide it around, and it helps mix the paint evenly, to avoid any lumps of pigment later down the line when you're swatching and painting. So that's the purpose of using a glass Muller instead of just mixing with a spatula. Shimmer paints, you can just use a spatula to mix because the Muller will actually break down the little particles, so your paint will be less shimmery. I haven't really experimented with making shimmery paints or metallic, any effects type of paints, because I don't know, I'm just not that really interested in making weird metallic colors. I just rather use matte, so that's what I'm working on, matte pigments. I'm just gonna say this is pretty straightforward process, because if you don't know anything about paint making, this is kind of hard. I've been paying a lot of attention to paint makers on Instagram when they do lives and share about their process, and I'm just been accumulating all this knowledge in my head. so when the time came for me to make paint, it would I would be I wouldn't be starting with zero knowledge of what I was doing. I'll leave you to some music now and show you some speed paints of the next colors or something, and I hope you enjoy that. I won't be making all of the colors in real time because it would be just too long, and I don't want to make the vlog absurdly long. So yeah, enjoy, I guess.
I wanna drive away. I wanna take you to tomorrow. You must go away. You don't really know me. Do you wanna know me? I wanna kiss your lips. Take a taste, it's like a cherry in a chocolate dip. You don't really know me. Do you wanna know me? Seems like I'm cool, but I'll tell you I'm not. I'm so nervous 'cause you're what I want. You don't even know. You don't even know. You're like a dream, I thought I couldn't have it. So heaven with you that it's bad. You don't even know. You don't even know. I'm not ready for love, but it's what I might need. How about someone to kiss me gently? Hold me in their arms until I fall asleep. I'm aware about how I should grow. I want someone so sweet that I'm forced to let go. 'Cause I can let go, yeah, I can let go. You're like a dream, I thought I couldn't have it. So heavy with you that it's bad. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. Do you wanna? You don't even know. Do you wanna? 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 Hey boy with the pretty face, I'd like to ask you how you're doing today. I like your style and I like your taste. I think maybe we go together great. It's not a fight, just a matter of opinion. But my opinion really got me thinking. If I could travel into outer space, I think I'd take you with me for the I finally have contacts again. I'm really happy about that. If you didn't see the last vlog, I told a story about how my last pair came empty. So I have them now and I can finally wear them to do exercise and film and things. It's currently 1:15 in the morning and I am currently editing last month's vlog, and it's a chunky one. Like, look at all this. I am currently at 35 minutes and 50 seconds. I love long videos, but I truly hope mine are not too boring. I have a pegboard. I brought this from my California trip. We don't have IKEA here in Costa Rica, so I'm very happy to have one of these because I don't know. I think they are very convenient. My pegboard accessories, like the trays and the little cups, they are still at Irvine because I didn't have space in my suitcase to bring them all, but that was already inside the suitcase under everything, so I didn't take it out. But my boyfriend's dad is gonna do me a favor of bringing them here, but at least it's not up, and I can just now, when the accessories come, I can just put them up and organize my things in there. All right, so the shelves are up, and I also put up that little frame. My calendar is over there now. I have no idea what to put in there. I'm still thinking about it. And those ceramic pots, things, glasses, I'm thinking about putting them somewhere else because my cat has jumped up there a few times. That's my recycling. Don't mind it.
has jumped up there a few times and then he jumps down. So I'm scared of putting anything that could break in here because that might end up in a little disaster. But I'm an independent woman, yes. Okay, I have been working on this sketch. I am using my computer this time to use Clip Studio Paint because I want to get used to drawing on my drawing tablet again. This is gonna be a fan art of Genshin Impact. So I'm hoping to make this into Bal and Yaemiko because I thought it would be an interesting scene since they used to be friends in the game or like in the story. Anyways, I really wanted to draw them doing the tea ceremony thing. So that's a sketch with a little bit of a value. I want to say a value study, but with just a few values sketched in. So I know it's gonna, like, the light is gonna come from the window thing, from the hole in the wall. And I looked up reference for the pots and rooms and whatnot, so I can make it as Japanese looking as possible and not something that I made up. That's what I hope, at least. But yeah, I forgot to turn on the time lapse recording, so I cannot show you a process of this. But I'm recording it now, so I can like do the more refined sketch on top and record that. Hopefully, that's the plan, at least. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Hey, believe me, I never got invited to any parties. I just sit out from the in crowd and stay within my boundaries. I'd hang with my friends and it was great. We'd go out but not that late. And I really love it, never wanna change. But sometimes I can't help but think, am I missing out on something I don't have? Cause I don't wanna give up being good to be bad. I just want some insight on the life of the average teenage dog. One who looks like on the outside that she just has it all. I know that it doesn't matter in the end, but sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in. I'm happy where I'm at, so I won't get too vocal. But sometimes I wonder what it's like to be a little bit more
So couple of years ago, I got these Winsor Newton ink at the art store, and I barely have used it in all this time. So I don't know. This year I'm feeling the Inktober vibes, so I got myself some inks. Yeah, this one is violet, of course, and I got a yellow, a burnt sienna, crimson. This is emerald, yellow, a brown. It's called peat brown, and of course black. So I wanted to be able to mix some inks and to have a browns for convenience, and of course black. So it seems I'm gonna be doing Inktober this year. I already have an idea of what I want to do, so let's see how it goes. I might do some prep before October actually starts because I'm craving to work with some ink, so I got these. They were pretty cheap, so it's okay. I finally got my little pegboard accessories, and I was able to organize it. I still have space here to put something, but I don't have any other hooks or trays, so that's how it looks. I'm super happy. Okay, so here's a little follow-up to the um paints I'm making. These were some of the problem colors that I got feedback from that were shiny. So this is the new formula, and this is the old one, and I hope my camera is able to capture this, or I'll insert a photo. Probably I'll probably do that, but I managed to make the paints less shiny and also make this one a little bit more concentrated, which is nice, I guess. This swatch right now looks a little bit darker, but I have to scrub a lot to get this color, so this one is nicer. I had to scrub the pan a little bit less for these ones than for the old ones, because these have too much binder in them. But I am happy happy to say that the colors are way better now and they don't have dry with a sheen. So fingers crossed that they are better and they perform well for everyone in any type of paper they decide to use.
I used to think that love just wasn't for me, but you said you'd prove me wrong if I just wait and see. So you asked me out for coffee on a Friday night, and I don't even like coffee, but it just felt right. Ooh, I never saw this coming. Ooh, well, yesterday we were a wee, but yesterday you said you didn't need me, and that was the day that you gave it all up. Just yesterday I thought we might be in love. We used to go walking in the evening just before it got dark. It was strange in such a short time how you came to hold my heart.
Hello. I'm sorry for the noise. I live in a main street, and also there's people washing things in the background, but I am really excited because today I'm gonna be going to my university's 3D printing lab, and I'm gonna get new prototypes for my halfpans for my watercolors. These were the last ones that I made, but they came out really ugly. They're too small, first of all, and they have a lot of hairs left over from the printing. I was told that it's because the 3D filament was old and humid, so I bought a new one for them to use, and I'm gonna be printing that one. Yeah, I have a appointment at 3. I need to eat lunch and get going if I want to be on time and not keep them waiting. I didn't finish lining my drawing yesterday, but hopefully I have time to do that today. And yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch, get my files, and get going. Let's go.
I've been thinking about our first date. You had texted me saying you were running 15 late. Thought you had said all the right things to get me there in the first place. I didn't care, and when you showed up, felt my heart fly to outer space. Outer space. I'm sitting right by your side. I try to pull away, but your smile gets me every time. Laughing about the time we got lost and almost couldn't find our way. Perfect tonight, feeling so high. I swear I'm in outer space. Outer space. I've been thinking about space.
Cagar. Oh, ¿dónde está? ¡Ah! Yo sé que venía, pero es demasiado linda. Creo que me salió antes. Pero. Ok. De 3 rosarias, supongo. Las zapatitas. Tiene colita. Hello. Today I am taking out some paper. I got commissioned to make a watercolor sketchbook, and the person asked specifically for Canson XL watercolor paper, so I went to get a block, and I am making them a little sketchbook with these. I need to fold them. First I need to take all the paper out, and I'm gonna be folding it in half and sewing it and making covers. So that's something different to film, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I'm gonna be taking out 14 pages so that I can make 2 pages signatures. Watercolor paper is really thick, so making it more than 2 pages per signature will make the signature really thick and the papers will stick out too much. So 2 pages view signature, and I'm gonna be doing some, if I'm not mistaken, Celtic stitch binding for the book. I'm starting to work on it right now because I already got half the payment for the sketchbook, so I don't want to keep them waiting for too long. Hopefully I'll have it done by the end of the week. Right now I'm watching Chejin Barton's studio vlog. I love watching other people's studio vlogs. It's definitely my favorite type of content. Because I think it's just fun to watch people do other things aside from like just making art. Not that I need to know all of their life, but it's fun. Anyways, I'll update you. I'll update you in a bit. Or tomorrow, or I don't know when.
My love language is your time and attention. Won't you give some of it to me? I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me. Can we get back on the same page? Tonight can we stay? And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. My love language is your love and affection. Won't you give some of it to me? Yeah, I need you present instead of giving me presents. You're not getting off that easily. Oh, when we get back on the same page, tonight we can stay. And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Oh, won't you let me in? So we can get back on the same page. Well, tonight I wanna stay. And why don't you just talk to me? 'Cause when you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Love language. Love language. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language.
So I thought that I would talk about a little bit of my process for making a sketchbook or the materials or something. I just wanted to talk about something because I didn't want all this footage of sped up things with music because I think that's really boring. So first I start with the paper. So the person who commissioned me to make this sketchbook wanted a watercolor paper and they wanted cheap paper, so they chose Canson Excel watercolor paper, which, will do the job. I used half a block for this, so I only charged them half the block as well because I wasn't using the whole pad of paper. I use presentation board, the one that's gray, because it's cheaper than black or white. And I'm gonna be covering it with fabric anyways, so what's the point, right? I usually buy cotton fabric. I go look for the fabrics stores sell for quilting because they're just the prettiest and have the nicest patterns. Cotton is very durable and my notebooks have lasted me a really long while without getting dirty. Usually I choose fabrics that are not too light, so if people are painting or using their sketchbooks in dirty places I'm one of those people because I always doing things in my desk, so my notebooks can get very dirty. So I don't use any light fabrics. Also, if you're carrying around your sketchbook in your bag and bringing it to the office or whatever, they can get dirty. So anyways, I usually cover the fabric with craft paper, so when I cut the pieces, it doesn't fray. I just glue it with regular white glue for crafting. I like to buy some nice papers for the inner covers. I'm not sure what's the name for these. We call them guards in Spanish, but I'm not sure what's the name for them in English. But yeah, I buy some nice paper from my art store. They carry them in multiple colors, so they always look super nice. And that's it. I use wax thread because that's the safest and it's just sturdier. The opening and closing of the sketchbook won't ruin it. Like, because if you use on wax thread, it can like loosen up a bit. So using wax thread is the most secure way of making notebooks, and that it won't. So that when you close it, it won't like wiggle around and rub the inner pages. So yeah, that's it about the process of my sketchbooks, I guess. Editing Caro here again. I tried recording this with real. I tried recording this with some real time chatting, but it just didn't turn out. Anyways, um, I decided to record it myself sketching for once, and I find it really fun. I don't like how the sketch turned out. As the time of recording this voiceover, I already changed it, but it's okay. I usually like to use a red pencil lead to sketch because it helps me make like a structure, and then I will go in with regular graphite for the rest of the sketch. So that's it. Nothing fancy, really. If you were to watch my digital sketching structure, you will see I use a lot of layers. So using red pencil and graphite is my way of kind of have layers in my traditional sketching. Okay, so here it is. That's the sketch that I worked on when I ramble about wedding shit. Um, I hope to design. I'm gonna use hydrangeas for flowers. I'm gonna draw some hydrangeas to use for my wedding invitations. Nothing fancy. Wish me luck. So I don't remember if I recorded me drawing the clothes on this, but this is how this turned out. Um, yeah, it's just a sketch. I'm gonna be live streaming in a little bit, but that won't be in this vlog probably. I don't know, maybe. Um, yeah, I'll be live streaming later today, and I'll show you how probably my first Inktober prompt turns out. I'm gonna probably be painting this one. I don't like the cat's face, but whatever, I'm not gonna dwell too much on how the sketches look, because following prompt lists and challenges is not the time to be very perfectionist. So this is how it turned out. That's how it will be colored in and painted. So yeah, but I'm gonna live stream me painting this. So by the time this blog is up, you can probably rewatch the live stream on my Instagram. And that's it. Um, I'm sorry that I didn't really finish this painting. Yeah, I'll hope I finish it next month, and I'll be sharing a lot about um, my October challenges drawings and probably some wedding planning. Not sure about that yet. Um, at least I have a cake now. That's the only thing I have, because it's what I'm most excited about. Yeah, I like sweets. um, and I hope that next month I can start actually mass producing sounds wrong, making my paints finally to sell. I haven't received my order from the 3D printing lab. I'm waiting on those, and I can start actually making paint, and we can design some labels and boxes and things, and hopefully we can, I hope to have them ready by November. So let's see how everything goes. I hope you have a nice day, and subscribe or whatever, or don't. Bye!